Hello viewers, welcome to JBS Podcast. I am your host for today. My name is Shraddha Kabra. I am assistant professor in the area of communication and general management in JP Business School. And today we'll be discussing a very interesting topic, degrees versus skills, what truly matters. And to delve deeper into this topic, we have a very special guest with us, Ms. Niharika Sharma. She is a journalist, a podcaster, a YouTuber with over 10 million views, a content creator with close to 250,000 Instagram followers. So let's welcome her. Hi Niharika, how are you doing today?
I am absolutely fine. Thank you so much. Thank you for welcoming me. It is an honor to be here.
So tell us a little bit about yourself and then what do you exactly think about this very interesting topic, degree versus skills, and what truly matters? Where are we going and which direction are we headed?
So Shraddha, that's a very interesting topic when we talk about degrees versus skills. I'm always on the sides of the skills because degrees are going to be redundant in the coming future. Okay. When we talk about careers, we see different people from different career paths and they end up doing something completely different.
Yes.
So I myself have studied law, I have studied science, I have studied commerce, economics, and then what am I doing? Yeah. I am creating content, and I am not particularly creating content about the things that I've read about. So we keep discovering ourselves, we keep enhancing our skills, and something that holds importance to us or grabs our interest, we keep doing that. So when we talk about degrees, maybe you have a degree in English, but you don't like poetry. Yes. Maybe you have a degree in engineering and you just want to travel. So if as a professional, I have to look for somebody for a particular job, I would pay more attention to somebody who's more skilled than somebody who has a degree maybe of an IIM or an INT. Because for me, if you are good at your work, that's more important than what degree you have.
Right. And also, like, my general observation is that even if you have a very good degree, you need to still constantly need to upskill yourself. We keep on evolving. And it's just that, maybe the fascination that Indians have with degrees, that it's really important. Maybe what do you have to say about that? Like, the fascination that parents have with degrees and the kind of push that they give to their children, that this is what you need to achieve, this is how you're supposed to achieve. So what is and even all the suicides probably that are happening when the kids are too young, the board exams, the pressure, the constant pressure that they're under. So it's all for degrees probably. So what is your opinion about that?
So Shraddha, I look at it from two different lenses. When I think about the parents, that is what they have taken away from their experiences and their life journey. Many of our parents were highly skilled. Many people we see around our parents also, they were highly skilled, but they did not have a degree. So they couldn't land onto a good job, or they couldn't have the fancy packages, or maybe a government job.
Right.
But when we look at the students, that's a different lens. When we look at those kids that are highly enthusiastic, bombarded with information and career options, they would want to explore.
Right.
Maybe we have seen so many kids, maybe they enroll into engineering and then they think, no, photography is my calling.
Right.
And maybe they go on a trip with their friends and they think, oh my God, hiking is so interesting, or maybe trekking is so nice. Maybe I want to continue with this thing.
Right.
So when kids start exploring themselves, they think they can explore more options, they can navigate through their career journeys. But for our parents, they also had a lot of opportunity, a lot of responsibilities.
Right.
So we know most of our parents, they were taking care of their parents as well, their siblings as well. We don't have those responsibilities. So we have this luxury of choosing and switching between careers. And if I had that responsibility, maybe I was still at a media house doing my work.
Right.
But I had the luxury and the freedom to choose between careers. And when you talk about the pressure, there is a pressure. We see there is a pressure because parents, they are our well-wishers. They just want us to be in a safe space. They want us to be well-fed, have money, live our dreams. If we tell them, oh, I wanted to buy a particular shoe, but I couldn't because I haven't received my payment, or maybe I do not have that money. So our parents will advise her, it would have been better, you would have taken up that job. So it's not that they don't want us to explore things. They just want us to be in a safe space. That is what I feel.
Right.
And the whole pressure that they build around it is just so that they can see their kids doing well in life. That's all.
Yes, right. So another question would be, what skills Indian students should focus on in order to, stand beyond marks and exams and degrees? So what skills should they really focus on? What would be relevant in the future? What would really help them?
Shraddha, I would say all the students need to be good pupils of yours. They need to concentrate and put their attention onto communications.
Okay.
Because no matter how good you are, no matter how skilled you are, if you cannot present yourself nicely, if you cannot tell your audience, if you cannot tell your recruiters that, okay, this is what I do and this is what I'm great at, no matter you be the topper of the class, but if you are not able to communicate what you feel about a certain thing, you are not going far. And that's not just about speaking it out. It is also about how you write your answers.
Right.
So maybe I have a lot of knowledge. Maybe if I have to talk about this particular mic, I have a lot of knowledge about it. But if I cannot put it into words, I'm going nowhere.
Right.
That knowledge, if I'm not able to communicate it, if I'm not able to let you know my ideas about a particular thing, I'm going nowhere. So communication is very, very, very important. So you have to take your Shraddha ma'am very seriously.
In fact, this is so interesting. This is what I tell my students, that although you can use, AI and ChatGPT very seriously and it can really help you, but then you need to start writing. You need to put two sentences together. You need to know grammar. You need to know, intricacies and how a language is formed, how it's created, and then how you can break it down, and you need to understand each and every component. So although you can use ChatGPT to draft your answers, but then it's always better if you know how to write first.
But in that case also, I feel, Shraddha, you need to know how to give a prompt to ChatGPT.
Exactly, of course.
If I have to make this particular logo through ChatGPT, I will have to tell them, okay, I need this text like this, I need this particular symbol, I need this text in this font, and I want this to be the size of my logo. So anything you do, even if you are wanting AI to work for you, you need to be able to communicate your idea to AI.
Yes, of course. And therefore, communication, articulation, writing things down, all that is really important.
Absolutely.
Even I feel so. And I've been telling my students, so, here, listen to her, please. So, now, another question would be that how can someone from a tier 2 or tier 3 city showcase skills if they don't have any fancy college tags?
See, today we are in the times of technology. Everybody has a phone. I cannot even say that people do not have phones right now. From a rickshaw puller to maybe somebody sitting in a shop to somebody in your college, you see everybody has a phone. Something which was a scarcity maybe 10 to 15 years back in the time. Now, the number of family members is equal to the number of phones, maybe more, one or two more.
Yes.
So, you have your phones, you have social media, start connecting to people. You have platforms, you have LinkedIn, you have Instagram, you have Facebook, and Facebook has now become a marketplace.
Right.
Meta calls itself a marketplace. So, you have to connect with people. Number one, if you are from tier 2 city or tier 3 city, start freelancing with brands. Start freelancing and building a portfolio. Once your portfolio is fancy enough, you have testimonies, you have work experience, then you can come and just be a big player in the playground.
Right.
Because you are sitting in Coimbatore, you're sitting in a small village in UP, or you're sitting in Jammu and Kashmir. As long as you're good in your work and you can work from any place in the world, and you have opportunities. Aajkal to sara kaam we do it through maybe digital ways. We have digital classes, we have work from home jobs.
Right.
So you have so many opportunities.
Yes.
You have to make full use of it. Just grab every opportunity that comes your way, build your portfolio, and once you have a solid portfolio that nobody could deny, you can come to big cities and be a big player.
Yes, so we are getting abundant opportunities because of, because internet penetration is increasing. Point well taken. I think it's time for a rapid fire session.
Absolutely.
So if you had to hire today, degree or pure skill?
I started off with it.
Okay,
Skills.
okay, skills. And one skill every student in India must learn. You've already answered that, but I'll still again communication. All right.
Learn to put your thoughts out clearly.
Right.
That's going to take you a long, long way.
So thank you so much, Niharika, for today's session. It was beautiful, it was scintillating, and we had so much to learn from it. And we got to know about beautiful things, that how degrees probably are important, but then we need to always upskill ourselves. We need to constantly upgrade ourselves. So upgrade your knowledge, upgrade your communication, and even if you're from tier 2 or a tier 3 city, you could do a lot with your life, because internet is there, social media is there, marketplaces are abundant now, it's open to you, it's accessible to you, and you can do a lot more in life. So do study, get a degree, but also upskill yourself.
Absolutely.
So thank you so much, Niharika. Your last words maybe on this topic.
See, if you're a student and you're watching us, we are here to guide you. We are here to give you some insights about how the real world is. As we discussed and as we said, communication is very, very important. As we speak and we talk, you get to know a lot of things. So when you speak and you talk, people who are sitting on the other side should get everything, every idea what you're talking about. So upscale yourself, study hard, think about what you want to work with, and get as many skills as possible. We see a lot of people, multiple languages, multiple skills, and somebody who's a player in multiple fields is the big player of the industry. So just upscale yourself and keep going. All the best.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
It was interesting. Thank you so much.